Hello, here we are at 6069 Andersonville Road, our newest project. I'm gonna give you a little walk around of the house here. We are on Andersonville Road, so it is a little busy. However, in the price range we're gonna be selling this house in, I think it's not gonna make a huge difference. Here's the front of the house. It has newer siding, it has newer windows, it has a newer roof. Doesn't really need a whole lot of love on the outside. Get over here to the side a little bit. Need a little bit of work on this porch right here. We've got a little tuck pointing on some bricks here, and this step here is falling apart. Have to get that fixed. You can see we've got some nice stuff growing in our gutters. No big deal. Here's the other side, same thing, newer siding, nice vinyl windows. Here's our lovely garage. It's not really as bad as it looks. It's structurally fine. I have someone coming over to put in a new door this weekend. That door's falling apart. Real fine, it's decent. Need to get a new gutter there. It's kind of bent up and full of stuff. We'll also have to put a coat of paint on this garage, quite a bit of scraping and painting. The windows on here are old, and we'll replace those two windows and paint the garage up. It won't be too bad. There's a backyard here. It's not a huge backyard, but for this area it's average. Back of the house, you can see the roof's in good shape. Gutters have stuff living in them as well. And for some reason this house has one old window here. So we have one window on the house to replace. Also, another issue out here is the electrical service. This is an old electrical box. It's only a 60 amp service. So my electrician's actually coming over today to take care of that. We're gonna have to put in a new meter box and a new service here. This fence is falling apart. We'll either repair it or get rid of it. Take it inside here. Every light fixture on this house is removed. Missing light fixture. This door here needs to be replaced. It doesn't really look all that bad, but it's pretty beat up, and it's kind of falling apart. I think it's been kicked in about 20 times. I'll start you off with the worst down here in the basement. We do not have any electricity right now, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to see, but I'll take you down here. Actually, I got a light on this thing. I'll turn that on. See if it helps. There's one of our electrical nightmare boxes right here. We don't even really know what this does yet until we start with the electrical. We don't know why it's here. The other boxes are somewhere else. We're assuming it's for this finished room right here. And you can see that they made a little room down here in the basement, which isn't really that bad. We do have mold down here. You can see some of it here. We're gonna have to cut all the drywall up about 3 feet in this basement. Basically the house has just been vacant for 2 years, and the sump pump hasn't been on, and there's been some moisture down here. So you can see the mold damage in here, in your utility room here. So we'll have to cut all that drywall up. But we also have, this room here was never finished, but it's framed and ready to be finished. I haven't quite decided what we'll do here, but I think we'll finish this room off here. I might as well. It won't be a whole lot of work, and it'll add us a little bit of value. So, foundation's in good shape, as you can see. It's decent for an older home, surprisingly. Here is the worst part of this entire house: our electrical nightmare. For some reason, we can't even use these boxes because someone stole the covers off of them. Got an old 60 amp fuse box and 2 sub boxes and just a big old mess of wires. So that's going to be one of our biggest expenses on this house, which we knew coming into it. And I don't think it's going to kill us, but I'll let you know how it turns out. We're not even going to try and turn this power on. First, we're going to change that service out there this weekend, and then we're going to get all this in one big box and then turn it on and see how it goes from there. So we've got a lot of new wiring and a lot of old wiring, so it looks like more new than old, which is good. Another problem with the house is someone decided to take the furnace So we have to buy a furnace, and they have it set up for a high efficiency 90% furnace. You can see they've got the PVC going outside for it, which is great. However, it's a little more expensive. I don't even have a quote yet. My guy's coming over this weekend, and that's going to cost us at least $1,500 for high efficiency installed. But we really don't have a choice. The old furnace would have been over here by the chimney, and someone changed all the duct work for high efficiency. So for us to buy an older, a low efficiency furnace, which is, you know, only $600 for the furnace plus the installation, wouldn't make sense, because we'd have to redo all this duct work, which by the time we're done would be more of a hassle than it's worth, and the high efficiency furnace is a better selling point anyway. So we'll have to take care of that. Other than that, I think that's about it down here. We'll put a nice coat of paint on this room here, and finish off that room and get rid of all this moldy drywall. We'll start up. We've got a couple steps here going into the house. We've got a coat closet here, and it walks right into your kitchen off that side door that we came through. And the kitchen doesn't really look horrible. These cabinets are okay. I say okay. This one's, you know, it's rotted out underneath and missing pieces there. And fortunately, it's a good microwave, and it's missing a piece. I'm actually going to give these cabinets to my cousin Scott. I guess he just bought a place himself, and the cabinets are junk. And these aren't great. They're not horrible. He can definitely, him and Kim, I'm sure, can, you know, refinish them and make them halfway decent. By the time we try to fix these things, they're still old cabinets, and we'd have more time into them than they're worth. But for him, it makes sense. You know, I want to try to kind of keep the old look in this house. So I think I'm going to get rid of this soffit up here and just you know, use tall cabinets with crown molding. Let me know what you guys think. One issue in the house is this floor. Don't know if you can tell. It's pretty unlevel. I can't tell why. I mean, structurally in the basement, everything looks great. So it's either a matter of jacking it up in a few spots just with some settling, or just putting in a subfloor and fudging it so it's level. That's probably going to be, other than the electrical, the second biggest project in here. And then we'll have to retile this, obviously. Let's see. Let's walk into, I don't know what, I guess this would be your dining room. And you can tell the whole house is plastered. There is some repair needs to be done, not a lot though. The good news is that my drywall guy is actually a plaster guy that does drywall now, because there's not a lot of plaster work. And I'm just going to leave this just how it is, with this looking old like this. We're not going to replace this trim. We're not going to do anything. I think it adds a lot of character. It is textured, and I don't know if we want to have them skim coat the whole thing and make it smooth or not. You guys let me know what you think about that. It's absolutely up in the air still. I'll get a price to do it both ways, just see how it turns out. Here's our hardwood floors existing. They're not in bad shape at all. They're relatively acceptable. We should definitely have them refinished though. Well, that's cheaper than putting in new flooring, which we normally do. Here is, I guess it'd be a living room. We've got a natural fireplace. It appears to be in good shape. It looks like it was, you know, has been used, and I'm gonna have someone come over and clean it, make sure everything's okay with it. So, a nice bay window here. And let's walk in. Here's our first floor bedroom. And you can see it was a kid's room or something. Needs some paint. We do have there's an old roof leak. It doesn't leak anymore. You can tell it was leaking from one of the vents on the roof. It's not leaking anymore. So we just need to have my plaster guy fix that. It's no big deal. We checked the roof. Everything's fine up there. It doesn't leak now. But this room's got some nice character, some nice trim work done to it. So we'll just paint this room up and fix that plaster. Well, it's got a nice size closet here. Here's our main bath, and I'm kind of considering just leaving this tile and tub how it is. We've never really done that before, but this is not going to be a high-end house. And I think that maybe with a new vanity and a top and some light fixtures, that it might just be acceptable the way it is. You guys tell me what you think. You know, it's just your basic ceramic tile that's in good shape. Same with the tub, same basic ceramic tile in perfectly good shape. Tub's not bad, I'm sure it will clean up. We'll just have to see how it cleans up. At worst, we could have it coated. We might even be able to add some hardware and paint that thing and put a top on it. Sometimes it's cheaper to just buy a new one with a top. They have those packages that end up being worth it in the end. So let's walk back through. I love all these old doors. They're all in really cool shape. We're definitely just gonna refinish all these doors. That's gonna save us a couple $1,000s. We've never kept doors before, but these are great solid wood doors. Well, let's go upstairs now. I'll show you the rest of the place. Let's see. Just got a little closet here with some plumbing here. Probably gonna try and hide that plumbing and that heat trace here in the wall a little bit. You can see, you know, most of the house has newer plumbing and newer vents, and most of it's all been updated. I think these stairs are awesome. We'll just refinish those. No carpet up here like we normally do. We're gonna have a little bit of expense into refinishing wood, but I think it's worth it in the end. Let's see, I'll start with, I think this was what you would consider your master bedroom. It's a decent sized room. We do have relatively low ceilings in here, but I mean, I still have a good 10 inches above my head, so, you know, they're a good 7 feet or so. And let's see, it's got a small closet in here. Oh, it's actually not that small. It's a decent sized closet. And then it has this other room off the master, which I'm gonna kind of leave it how it is and let someone do what they want with it. We could make this into a cool walk-in closet, or you could make it a little office. Put your desk or whatnot in there. You know, we'll let someone else figure that out. Oh, we just got a attic space here. There's not much to see. Just some storage. We've got this odd bathroom, but at least we have 2 baths. There is no sink or anything, so obviously we need a vanity, a light. It's kind of odd with the ceiling. It's got this shower's decent. We'll absolutely keep this shower in here. Hopefully you can see it decent without the light. One problem is the toilet. Where the toilet sits, you kind of hit your head. So you only need 15 inches between the toilet and the shower. And we've got about 20, so we're gonna move that over as far as we can so that this bathroom's more functional. And I'm not sure what else we're gonna do. We're gonna have to do something. Just spruce this thing up. It's not the best bathroom, but hey, at least it has one. Most houses in this area only have 1 bath, so. Let's see here. Now here's our 3rd bedroom. Looks like another kid's room. It's a small room, but it's a decent size. 100% acceptable for this area and for what we're gonna ask. Here's the closet. And that's about it. As you can see, no light fixtures. Oh, there's a couple light fixtures. There's one there. And they actually left one nice light fixture right down the stairs here. There we go, the only nice light fixture in the whole house. Well guys, that's about it. I hope you like it. We're gonna do our best to make this one a quick and easy project. As long as everything goes well with the electrical, I don't think this is an issue at all. So, take care guys, talk to you soon.